Hi, this is Susan with the CMBA here with your weekly video update. Friday, September 13th marked the end of the session for the California State Legislature, so I wanted to bring to your attention a few of the measures that we followed this year. For a full summary of the legislation we followed in 2013, you can visit our website, cmba.com, and click on the Advocacy tab for a listing of everything. This year, we had AB 188 by Assemblymember Amiano, which was the annual attempt to establish a split tax roll and increase property taxes on commercial property. CMBA continues to oppose that measure. Each and every year it is introduced, and that measure was defeated in 2013. We also had AB 561 by Assemblymember Ting that would have imposed a massive tax increase on transactions related to commercial, industrial, and residential rental property. CMBA opposed that bill, and it has been made a 2-year bill. And what that means is that it was not successful in 2013, but it will be brought up again in 2014 because each of the legislative sessions run in 2 years. So it was not successful this year, but we will see it in January of 2014 come back. We also had SB 30 by Senator Calderon, which would have extended the state exclusion for the discharge of mortgage debt as a result of a loan modification or a short sale, anything discharged prior to January 1 of 2014. The committee analysis that was provided by the legislature determined that the Franchise Tax Board of the California, or the State Tax Board, would have had an estimated annual revenue loss to the tune of $50 million for fiscal year 2013-14 and an estimated $5 million loss for fiscal year 14-15. CMBA did support SB 30, but it was not successful this year. May be brought up again next year. Lastly, I wanted to bring to your attention Senate Constitutional Amendment 7 by Senator Woke, which would have allowed cities, counties, and school districts to impose, increase, or extend local special taxes, including sales tax, use tax, transaction tax, parcel tax, etc., with a voter approval rate that's lower than what the current state constitutional mandated 2/3 vote is. This measure would have reduced it to only a simple majority vote. The revenue from those taxes were earmarked for public libraries. CMBA opposed this additional tax on commercial property, and this measure was not successful in 2013. I also wanted to give everyone an update on what's happening with the issue of eminent domain. As you know, we've been following this measure, as has most of the industry, for the last 18 months or so. Most recently, in the city of Richmond, Wells Fargo and other investors filed a lawsuit in an attempt to block the city of Richmond's use of seizing mortgages through the use of eminent domain. Recently, the U.S. District Court judge dismissed that lawsuit on the grounds that the city of Richmond had not yet utilized their powers of eminent domain, nor had formally approved a plan to do so. Therefore, the lawsuit was not at a point where it could be heard, but did reserve the right to allow the lawsuit to be heard if Richmond does pursue the use of eminent domain in the future. Basically, the courts are not disagreeing with the merits of the investor lawsuit, but on a procedural basis could not accept the lawsuit because eminent domain had not yet been invoked. So again, we continue to watch that issue very closely in the city of Richmond and understand that it is also percolating in other cities across the country, and we'll keep anybody up to date on those as well as new developments are available. That's it for this week, and we'll see you next time.